So let's work on some lumbar rotation. A lot of us lack a lot of lumbar strength, a lot of rotation, a lot of mobility everywhere really, but that's what I am here for, and hopefully you find this beneficial. You will get more out of this move if you pair it with some breathing, working towards that 360 breathing pattern, if you work on some hip cars, if you do some segmented cat-cows, things like that are all on my Instagram profile or in my ebook, Living Her Best Life. But let's get into this move. So you can adjust this move so that you can do it comfortably. All we're trying to do is feel a stretch. So you're not hurting yourself, you're not doing anything too strenuous. You are making this as comfortable as possible for you to be able to just feel a stretch. So I'm going to demonstrate with the foam roller. You can use some yoga blocks, whatever you need to use to get you in a position, again, where you feel a stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend those knees and kind of curl up so that it's at about a 90-degree angle. And we're going to aim to have our shoulders on the ground. If you cannot get here, you can stack some pillows behind you, whatever you need to do again to get yourself just to feel a comfortable stretch. Once we find our position, we are going to hold that stretch with the palm of our hand by pressing on top of our knee. And we're going to hold this stretch for 2 minutes, really focusing on our breathing. Nice slow inhales through the nose, slow and long exhales through the mouth. And this just helps calm our nervous system down to help accept this new range of motion. Once the 2 minutes are up, we're going to do our pals contraction. And what that's going to look like is we're going to take a nice slow inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Brace that core, lightly irradiate. And what that means is you're just creating tension throughout your whole body, so flexing essentially. And as you lightly irradiate, you are going to press this foot down on top of the other one and press the top knee into the palm of your hand. And you're doing this lightly first. And then you're going to slowly increase that tension by pressing a little bit harder, being sure that your palm is fighting against it. And if you feel safe to do so, nothing is hurting you, nothing's bothering you, you're going to increase that irradiation, that tension. You're going to ramp it up just a little bit more. And you're going to keep ramping it up a little bit more until you reach your max effort. So you should be huffing, you should be puffing. It should be really hard because now you're trying with everything you've got, pressing that knee into the palm of your hand, and your hand is fighting against it. Once you reach your max effort, you're going to hold there for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then you are going to do the rails contraction, which is putting that knee away from your hand now, pressing downwards. And as your knee is going away from the palm of your hand, you are still holding that max effort. And you're going to hold that again for about 10 to 15 seconds. And then you're going to relax and control your breathing. Slow inhales through the nose, slow exhales through the mouth, calming that nervous system down again in your new range of motion. And you can repeat this for about 3 to 5 reps before switching to the opposite side. And as this move becomes easier for you, you can then remove or lower your support. So maybe you had 2 pillows over here, get it down to 1. Maybe you had 2 yoga blocks stacked on top of each other. You can bring it down to 1 until eventually you're on the ground and can do the same. Until you're on the ground and can do the same routine over.